Hello and welcome everyone. This is Mohammad Inzamam from Saimedha Ecet Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad. Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad is providing free of cost YouTube video lectures for previous Ecet examination questions from the effective faculties of Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad. My dear students, in these video lectures every single day for all the branches EC, EEE, Mechanical, Civil and Computers. For all the branches every single day we are updating PYQs, previous Ecet examination questions. So what are you waiting for, guys? Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to be notified for the further more updates. Daily update చేస్తున్నాం. My dear students, in the era of where people are making everything as a business, Saimedha Koti Hyderabad is giving the coaching for online Ecet 2024-2025, offline Ecet 2024-2025 కి మనం కోచింగ్ అనేది న్యూ అడ్మిషన్ న్యూ బ్యాచెస్ అనేది ఆల్రెడీ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయినాయి. ఈ రోజుల్లో where 10th class admissions are going to be for month, effective faculties లో home tuitions కూడా పర్ మంత్ ఎవరైనా సరే 1000 రూపీస్ కంటే తక్కువ అంటే ఛార్జ్ చేయడం చాలా కష్టం. ఎఫెక్టివ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీస్, రెప్యూటెడ్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ లో రెప్యూటెడ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్డ్ ఉన్న ఫ్యాకల్టీ మెంబర్స్ తో మీరు 10th క్లాస్ హోమ్ ట్యూషన్స్ తీసుకోవాలన్నా సరే పర్ మంత్ దే విల్ బి డెఫినెట్లీ ఛార్జింగ్ మినిమం 1000 రూపీస్. అలాంటిది in and around for 1 year you will be getting a payment of around how much? 12,000. For SSC home tuition itself, if you are paying 12,000, guys, Saimedha Koti Hyderabad is providing 1.5 year coaching, 2 years coaching, 3 years coaching. Saimedha Koti Hyderabad lo coaching anedi first year diploma నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయినాయి, సెకండ్ ఇయర్ డిప్లొమా స్టూడెంట్స్ కి స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయింది, థర్డ్ ఇయర్ డిప్లొమా స్టూడెంట్స్ కి స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయింది. 3 years కోర్స్ ఉంటుంది, 2 years కోర్స్ ఉంటుంది, 1 year కోర్స్ ఉంటుంది. అలాంటిది టోటల్ కోర్సెస్ కూడా ఎప్పుడు మన దగ్గర ఫీజు అనేది 10,000 దాటలేదు. అందులో కూడా మళ్ళీ మెరిట్ పెట్టి పర్సెంటేజెస్ వైజ్ కన్సెషన్స్ పెట్టి ఎకనామికల్లీ బ్యాక్వర్డ్ ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో వాళ్ళని ఎంకరేజ్ చేయాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో మినిమం ఫీజెస్ తో మాక్సిమం కన్సెషన్స్ తో సాయిమేధ కోటి హైదరాబాద్ ఈస్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ కోచింగ్. రిజల్ట్స్ విషయానికి వస్తే యు నో ఇట్ గైస్, ఎవ్రీ సింగిల్ ఇయర్ టాప్ 5 బ్రాంచెస్ లో స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్స్ తో పాటుగా మాక్సిమం ర్యాంక్స్ వాస్ సెక్యూర్డ్ బై సాయిమేధ కోటి హైదరాబాద్ ఓన్లీ. So my dear students, what are you waiting for? Ecet 2024, Ecet 2025, Ecet 2026 coaching has been started in the Saimedha Koti Hyderabad. Effective coaching ఎక్కడైనా ఉంది, మనకు ఎక్స్పర్టైజ్డ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ నుంచి ఎక్కడైనా కోచింగ్ ఉంది, డిజిటల్లీ రికార్డెడ్ వీడియో క్లాసెస్ ఒక సిస్టమాటిక్ ప్యాటర్న్ లో కోచింగ్ వీఆర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ బోత్ ఆన్లైన్ అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ ఆఫ్లైన్. సో వాట్ ఆర్ యూ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్, గైస్? Download the app saimedha.in and press the bell icon to be notified for the every updates. Every single day we are going to be updating in the YouTube channel. Subscribe the channel, press the bell icon to be notified, download the app saimedha.in and scrolling on the mobile numbers ki contact journey and join now in Saimedha Koti Hyderabad. At the end of the video I'll come back one more time for some more information. Till then, guys, watch the video now.
So the next question, guys, right? So what is asking? The number of links, the number of links, okay? So the number of links in a 8 node, what is saying? The number of links in a 8 node. So what are the number of nodes here? What are the number of nodes? Nodes are 8. Nodes are 8 in a fully connected mesh network. In a fully connected mesh network. What is asking, guys? What is asking? He is asking the number of links, okay, in a fully connected which network? In a fully connected mesh network, right? So hope you have already done this, right? Within this span of seconds you might have done this question also, right? So why? I have already told you, what is that? In the mesh topology, what is that? In the mesh topology we have the number of links. What are the number of links in the mesh topology? What are the number of links in the mesh topology? That is n into n minus 1 upon 2. n into n minus 1 upon 2, where n is the number of nodes, where n is the number of nodes, isn't it? Right or wrong, guys? N is the number of nodes and n times of n minus 1 by 2 is the number of links. This is nothing but the formula for number of links. I have told you very important point this is, okay? So see, directly using this formula he has asked the question here. He has asked a question. What he has asked in the TSC set 2016, he has asked it as a question, right? So let us find. So what is the number of nodes he has given? What is the number of nodes he has given? The number of nodes are 8 na. So n is 8 here, that is equal to n, right? So what is the formula? N into n minus 1 upon 2, n into n minus 1 upon 2. So 8 into 8 minus 1 upon 2, 8 into 8 minus 1 upon 2, that is nothing but the 8 minus 1 is what? 8 minus 1 is 7. So 8 into 7 by 2. See, 2 ones, 2 fours, so 4 times of 7, which is nothing but the 28, right? In the examination, you have to not go through this process. Directly, 8 into 8 minus 1 upon 2. 2 to the 4, 8 minus 1 is 7, so 4 7 is 28. Directly, you have to write this answer. Directly, you have to write this answer in the examination. To make you practice, I am explaining you this in four steps. In 4 steps. By seeing this question, you have to remember 8. So 8 into 8 minus 1 upon 2. After this step, directly you have to choose the answer as a 28. There is no more discussion. No more discussion, right? In the examination, you have to go through in this way. You have to see the question, number of links in a 8 node fully mesh means. So 8 is n, so 8 into 8 minus 1 upon 2, that is 28. In this way you have to choose the answer. Don't go all this process 8 into 7, 8 into 4, in this way don't ever answer, because you are having 200 questions, but you are having only 180 minutes, not even 1 minute for one question, only 54 seconds for one question you have, right? In order to answer one question, on an average you are having only 54 seconds. Hence you have to save the time for easiest question and you have to put the time for the not answerable questions, right? So hope you have understood the question, right? Directly he has given, okay, right? Now we will go with our next question, okay? So what is asking? Which of the topologies requires a multi-point connection? Just now we have discussed. So no more discussions here. Directly the answer is a bus topology, right? Why? Told you already. So bus topology we are having in this way, between each and every, for each and every node we are having a common link. If a common link, that is, if only one link is sharing its data path, if only one link is sharing its data path, this is nothing but what? The link path, okay? If this link is sharing its path with more than one node, one node, then what we will be calling? Then we will be calling it as a multi-point connection. Here only one link is there and that one link is sharing its path, this complete path, with whom? With this node, with this node, with this node and with this node, okay? So what we will be calling it as? We will be calling it as a multi-point. See, again he has asked the same question where in the AP Ecet 18, right? So this is also for electronics branch, for ECE branch, right? And this is also for again ECE branch, because see guys, the same subject, the same concepts, okay, the same subjects, the same concepts, that is nothing but the computer networks, which you are studying, okay. The computer networks which you are studying is same asked for the ECE students, okay. So they are having what? They are having the same topic called as DCCN, data communications computer networks, right? As you are having the computer hardware and networking, right? You are having what? You are having the computer hardware and networking. They are having the data communications and computer networks. So the same topics, the same subject, right? So the same chapters are available for ECE students also. Hence the same, this is the very major subject for them, that is 7 marks. So 7 to 8 marks will be easily expected from that chapter, from that subject. Okay. So we are teaching here, I am going to explain you the concepts of the questions which are previously asked for EC students also, because he might change the question now. The same question he might ask for you, and your question he might ask for him. Okay. Right. So the EC questions might be asked for your computer students, and you people, the questions which are being asked for you, he might ask the same questions for electronic students also. Right. Because the same chapter, the same concept, all are repeated now. So if you are seeing this question, which of the following topologies require a multi-point question, if you multi-point connection, this question is asked for you. This question is asked for you, and the same question, see, AP Ecet 2018, this is for ECE students, he has asked, right? So it is far better, it is to improve, okay, it is to make you to answer the question very easily, right? As soon as you have to see the question, you have to answer the question, that's it. Okay. So to make you prepare in that way, we are teaching, okay, we are discussing the questions which are being asked for electronic students, and even for you guys, okay. So we have seen your questions, now we are seeing the EC students question, okay. So hope so before question is also for EC students, but in the another year, here he has asked the same question in the 2018, in the 2016 this question is asked, right. So make sure that practice the answer, practice answering the questions very much, okay, right. So this is what the topic, this is what the questions we have to see, right. So make a note guys, we will be discussing with our another question. So you know now this formula, what is this? N times of n minus 1 by 2 is nothing but the links, okay. So make a note of this, we will move with our next question, okay. Okay. So the next question, which topology does require a multi-point connection? See, again the same question. There is no change even in the options, right? He hasn't changed anything even in the options. What is the option? What is the option guys? Multi-point connection. Multi-point connection. Bus topology is the answer, right? So, fed off saying this question again, the point, if it is sharing its path with more than two nodes, if a same point is, if a same channel is sharing its path, okay, this is a called as backbone. This is called as backbone, right? What it is called as? It is called as backbone. It is going to share its path. It is going to share its path with node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, node 5, okay. So it is sharing its path with more than 2 points. So point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5, right. So it is sharing its path with all other nodes. So we will be calling it as multi-point. So see the same question in the different years, for ECE students, right, for ECE students and for CME students, right. So for ECE students and for CSE students, he is asking the same question in different years. See, I think he has asked in TS 2016, now TS 2018, right, and in even AP 2016, right. Hope this is 3 to 4 times the same question is being repeated. So make sure that how much important that question is for you, right. So even though if you answer this question wrong now, right, there is nothing to speak, okay. So that much easy question he is asking very repeated times. So the bus topology will be the answer again, okay, no changes, okay, right. Now we will move with our next question, right, okay. So what is asking? Which network topology requires a central controller or hub, okay. Which network topology requires a central controller or hub, right? So what is that? What is that? So the question here asked is, I hope if you study the chapter now, if you have gone through the chapter now, so I am sure that without any explanation guys, you are going to solve 100% all these, 100% all these previous Ecet questions without any doubt, okay, without any doubt. If you have gone through the chapter very clearly, then definitely only 2 to 3 questions are exceptional, because those are expected questions, right? Those are some related to another chapter, right? If you have gone to 1, 2, 3 chapters now, then for 100 to 101%, you will be answering all the questions without even my explanation, right? If you have gone through the chapters clearly, right? And if you have taken the notes, not even revision is required guys to answer these questions. I hope so, right? So that much easy questions are being asked for you. So in the computer networks, in the computer hardware networking, even if he is going to ask the 10 questions in the Ecet, you have to be ready that you can answer even the 11th question also. That much prepared you must be, because that much clear-cut explanation is given in this complete lectures, okay, right? So we'll go with our next question here. What is asking? Which network topology requires a central controller hub, okay? Or else sometimes the question will be like, which network topology requires a central controller or hub, or this is also called as switch. This is also called as what? Switch, right? Which network topology requires a central controller or hub or switch? Which one guys? The answer is star topology. Why? Why? Because I have told you now. How is this star topology looking? How is this star topology looking guys? Right? How was the star topology? So the star topology in this way. This is the central one, this is the node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. Node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. This is the what? This is nothing but the star topology. How is it? In this way. In this way, right? Node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, right? So what is the central one called here? Told you very clearly that it is called as the hub. What it is called as? The central node or the central controller or the central one is called as what? Is called as hub. Is called as hub, right? It is called as hub. Where it is in which layer is it located? Okay, this will be in the network devices, we will be discussing there. Even though let me tell you, it is belonging to the physical layer, right? That not star topology, I am talking about this device called hub. Hub belongs to the physical topology, that will be physical layer, that will be discussing later, okay? So up to now, what is that question he is asking? He is asking which network topology requires a central controller. Central controller is this one. Why it is called as central controller? Why it is called as central controller? Because see, if node 1, if any node in this star topology, right? All these are nodes now. Node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, right? So if any node wants to send the data, right? If any node wants to send the data to any other node, to what? To any other node. If any node wants to send the data to any other node, it has to send the data to first to the hub. First it has to send the data to hub, then only the hub will transfer it to another node. See, if node 1 wants to send the data to node 3, then first it has to send the data to hub, then hub will transfer it to node 3, right? If node 3 wants to send the data to node 2, if node 3 wants to send the data to node 2, first where it will be sending? First it will be sending it to the hub. First it will be sending it to the hub. From the hub, we will be sending it to the node 2, right? If node 4 wants to send the data to node 3, If node 4 wants to send the data to node 3, then from node 4 to first it has to go to hub, then hub will transfer it to the node 3. Clear? So, in this way, that is why this central one is called as the central controller or called as the hub, or it is called as the switch, and that is used in which topology? This is the main and important star topology. This is nothing but what? Star topology. Okay. In mesh topology, is there anything like that? No, only nodes and links. In ring, only circular path, that is nodes and link. In bus topology, only one link and many nodes, right? There is nothing, right? He might ask in this way also, in which topology? In which topology there is a backbone present? Backbone means not a human backbone, guys. It is nothing but the, in bus topology we are having a single path, right? For all the nodes, we are having the single path, right? And that single path is called backbone. This is called as the backbone of the bus topology. Without this single path, there is no topology present. That is why we will be calling it as backbone. Without backbone, can we stand? We cannot stand in that way only. Without this single path, the bus topology cannot even stand. That is why we will be calling it as a backbone, and it is using what? It is using the multi-point. So the same question he is asking, see here. Clear? Right? So that is what the question, important one, right? So please make sure that you are going to see this question very, very clearly, right? Okay, so we will be discussing the expected questions also, right? Until then, what? Make a note of this. Which topology require multi-point means? Directly, no doubt, bus topology. Central hub, central controller or hub, nothing but the star topology, right? So all these are our important previous Ecet questions. This is asked in TS Ecet 2018 for ECE, okay, and this is for AP Ecet 2020, just previous Ecet question, okay. This is asked in previous Ecet, okay, just in a previous year, right? So what? Make a note of this, guys. We'll be moving with our next questions again, okay.
So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video till the end. Definitely this video has been improvised your subject knowledge and definitely given you an idea about how the previous Ecet examination question is getting up here. Again, one more time, guys, ee video ni meeru nachite kachithanga like cheyandi, share cheyandi, subscribe cheyandi and press the bell icon to be notified for the further more updates, guys. Admissions అనేది ఆల్రెడీ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయినాయి. ఈసెట్ 2024, ఈసెట్ 2025, ఈసెట్ 2026 ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ వాళ్ళకి, సెకండ్ ఇయర్ వాళ్ళకి, థర్డ్ ఇయర్ వాళ్ళకి ఆల్రెడీ ఈసెట్ కోచింగ్ అనేది ఆన్లైన్ కోచింగ్ అండ్ ఆఫ్లైన్ కోచింగ్ new batches is going to be started, guys. So my dear students, what are you waiting for? Download the app saimedha.in. మీకు ఏ డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా సరే మన స్క్రోలింగ్ లో ఉన్న మొబైల్ నంబర్స్ కి కాంటాక్ట్ చేయండి. Join now in Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad. Thank you very much. This is Mohammad Inzamam signing off.